Hey everybody, this is Dal Stone here. Welcome to Dal Stone Designs. This is episode 101, and today I am here to talk to you guys about. This is like a postmortem, and so it's about me just kind of talking about the experience that I've had creating the 100 videos, everything that's going on so far the past 10 months this year, hitting the 100 milestone mark, hitting the 300 subscribers mark, and all that, and just kind of spitting out ideas and sharing you guys my thoughts uh, on the whole process so far. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you noticed already, I've changed my intro. It's not Let's 3D Model videos anymore. It's just going to be Dalstone Designs episode, and this way sometimes I'll do Photoshop episodes or ZBrush or sculpting, right, or Substance Designer. I don't need to change what the title is. Not that you guys really care about that. And again, this going through my postmortem, one of the things that I want to improve on is not rambling too much and not saying or all and just those things. Just trying to work on those things for the viewers and just kind of giving you guys a more higher quality of videos. So that's kind of going to be my focus next year. 100 episodes going forward. So first off, I want to say thank you so much to all of the followers and subscribers. Um, it's amazing to see this channel slowly growing. It's not growing at the pace that I wanted it to, but it's still growing. And it shocks me every single time, even when I'm gone for like a month or whatever it is, and I come back and I see all these subscribers, and it's really amazing to see. I got to a point in time this year when I was so busy at work, where I was, and I'll be honest with you, with my viewers, is I felt like maybe people don't care about the videos that I was doing, and it got to the point where I was like, maybe I should stop doing this because it's not kind of benefiting me really, and I think I got into that mindset because of some of the negative comments and stuff like that, right? And for me, it was difficult, but it was the people who stepped up and commented and liked the videos and encouraged me to keep going forward. Those viewers and that really challenged me to make better videos. Even the ones that said negative things, I always tried to be like, hey, you know what? They're challenging me to make better videos, and that's what I want to do. I want to create better videos for all my viewers. So that's kind of going to be the next challenge for me is I'm going to spend more time editing my videos, spend more time planning out the videos more, and if I start to ramble, I'm gonna speed up the video and just record audio over it, and then just kind of speak over it a little bit, and then just once things start to get to where it needs to be, where I'm showing new techniques or something like that, I will I will slow down the video and go back to live video. So look forward to that in the future. Because it's the 100th episode, I'm actually not going to be modeling. But I wanted to kind of share what got me into 3D modeling and in video games in general. First off, I'm sure a lot of you guys and girls, um, you might have a similar kind of story. What really got me into video games is my passion for video games. I love video games. Um, and ever since I was growing up, I've always loved games, right? And even though lately my love and new hobby has been tabletop gaming, um, I still I still love picking up the controller and just playing video games, or hopping onto my phone and playing Hearthstone, or gaming has just always been part of me, and I love it, and that's why I wanted to get into video games. You know, for me though, growing up, I wanted to be a pro gamer. I wanted to be a Warcraft 3 pro player or a Counter-Strike pro player. And it just never really worked out for me. You know, my family didn't really understand what that meant, being a pro gamer, and I didn't really get the support from my parents. And that's when I decided to, you know, after high school, a lot of my friends were gonna become accountants, and I was terrible at math, so I don't know what I was thinking. I had no idea what I was thinking. And so I wanted to, so I just, you know what, yeah, you know what, I'll be becoming an accountant. So I was going to like summer, and I was going to summer school, upgrading all my courses in math, and I hated it. And then one night I had a buddy, you know, all my buddies were just kind of hanging out, and you know, my buddies were and I were just, you know, getting stoned or whatever. And one of them said, you know what, there's this new movie called Grandma's Boy, and that he's seen it, and that it was a pretty hilarious movie, and they loved it. And for me, I don't really like watching those type of movies back when I was younger. But I was like, you know what? All right, fine. I'll watch it. I was so close to just going home and just being like, screw it, no, I'm gonna go home and play video games or something. But I was like, you know what? Cool. You know, I'll hang out with my boys, and you know, we'll munch out and watch this movie. Uh, you know, there was no intention at all to watch that movie. You know, what was crazy was how that movie inspired me. How that movie changed. It changed my life. Like it sounds like such a stoner thing to say, especially Grandma's Boy. If you guys have ever seen it, and if you haven't, search it up. Grandma's Boy on IMDb. Um, that night I had no intentions of getting inspired. I almost, you know, went home, but I stuck around to watch it. And the moral of the story is you just never know when or where you'll get inspiration, right? And never judge a book by its cover, because I totally thought that that movie was going to be crap. And so, you know, it's crazy to see, you know, that some of the stuff that I do can inspire people as well. And some of my videos might. Some of my videos might showcase or inspire artists to get better, or challenge me, or whatever it may be, to improve as an artist. So, yeah, so that's kind of like how I got into video games, was my passion for video games. That movie, you know, the very next day after that movie was finished, I went and I seriously, the next day, I went to the summer school, the school that I was going to. I canceled all my classes. I called up the Arts Institute of Vancouver. I asked for a meeting. I wanted to get into the video game program there at the Art Institute of Vancouver. And I signed up for all the courses. I went and I took a tour. Like that whole week, I just was like, no, this is it. This is what I want to do. I want to be in video games. Obviously, Grandma's Boy is not even close. I mean, I found out, you know, that Grandma's Boy is very, very unrealistic, and you probably will never make a video game like that um, in Grandma's Boy. I mean, nowadays with indie gaming, it's a little bit more realistic, but back in the day, it was almost impossible. But whatever, it was a ridiculous movie, and it was supposed to be ridiculous. Yeah, so that's kind of my little story that I wanted to share with you guys. Um, you know, do what you love, right? I mean, just because a bunch of your buddies are is being an accountant and stuff like that, and let me be honest with you, my accountant friends now, they ended up being accountants. They actually finished school, and I have buddies who are accountants now, and they're starting out as accountants, right? They've been doing it for about a couple years. They make a little bit less than I do, um, as a 3D artist. Obviously, when they, you know, get their, was it destination? No. When they finally get their like official license or whatever it is, after they do their exams, and their 2 year experience, which they have now, they'll obviously be making more than I am. But for me, my motivation was not money. Getting into video games was not about making money. It was about doing something that I love doing, creating something that I love, for other people to love. And I think that was kind of thing. And being able to work on a franchise like Plants vs Zombies right now is just amazing, because I know that millions of people, okay, maybe not millions, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people have played Plants vs Zombies, and being able to be part of that is pretty amazing. Um, so yeah, so moving forward here, what are some of the big plans? I got big plans for the future. Um, I'll be focusing more on how-to videos, and if you'll notice, a lot of my new videos, I've already changed the titles on some of them, on some of the newer videos, to how to 3D model, and the Let's 3D models kind of stuff is going to be a little bit less going forward. And some of you who do love that series, I'm sorry, it's not going to be very focused on that anymore. Here and there, I'll be doing it. I will model, small assets and post them up, kind of like the dumpster and the street lamp and the crates. But because people have expressed interest in those videos, but my big videos, the videos that give me the most viewership, gives me the most exposure, and the ones that people seem to like and comment a lot more on, is my how-to videos. So I'll be doing a lot more how-to videos in the future. So look forward to that. I wanted to kind of talk about me working at EA and kind of so far like the review on it. I've been working there for 11 months now, almost a year. And you know, you guys, I hope noticed that I'm very passionate about the product, about Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. Very passionate about it. I love the team that I'm working on, that I'm working with. Sorry, and we all work super hard. Every single artist on that team works super hard. I mean, every single studio has its own politics. 9 out of 10 studios, there's going to be politics, and EA is no different, obviously. But I try and stay away from that as much as possible. For me, I just go to work hard, stay passionate, support my teammates, and I just hope that EA sees that and they convert me to full time or whatever it is, or extend my contract. My contract does end in November, which means that if my contract does not extend, or if you guys notice, if my contract does not extend or I'm not converted to full time, you guys are gonna notice a lot of videos on YouTube because I'll be just modeling and creating things. So yeah, I mean, my experience so far with EA just been absolutely amazing. I love it there. The studio, the facility. I love the fact that they allow you to balance your work with sports and getting exercise and joining a bunch of sports teams. Obviously, the OT is really up to you. I mean, if you enjoy, no one enjoys working OT, but for me, it's become just kind of natural to work overtime just to get extra work done. Um, but honestly, if I wanted to just work 8 hours, could work 8 hours. Obviously, it just means that my work is going to be delayed. So, I don't know. I haven't had any issues with OT, and all the OT stories that I've heard so far have not really bugged me, or has not really hit me. Um, what I want to master next, or what are my goals? I want to master Unreal Editor 4. I mean, master is kind of a pretty strong word. I want to increase my knowledge with Unreal Editor 4 and ZBrush. ZBrush and working on more Photoshop texturing skills. So that's what I'll be working on a little bit more. I'll obviously continue to 3D model, but you might notice some more ZBrush videos and some more Unreal Editor videos, just because I want to create my models and then put it into a game engine. Marmoset is sweet. Marmoset toolbag is awesome. It makes all my like renders like really nice, especially for my thumbnails and my videos. So thumbs up, Marmoset toolbag. But at the end of the day, you need to put it into a video game engine, and that's where Unreal comes in, and that's where I need to spend more time in there. So look forward to a lot of once I finally get the grasp in Unreal Editor 4. Look forward to a lot of optimization videos. I'm gonna be doing a lot of like how do you optimize an asset for Unreal Editor 4? How do you create LODs? How do you create collision? All these things that like video game creators might want to know. So I'll be doing some of that in Unreal Editor 4. I'll be doing a bunch of ZBrush tile texture stuff, Photoshop PBR texturing stuff. So look forward to that. Um, Another thing that I want to talk about is kind of my new outlook to my channel. Uh, I'm looking at my channel like this is my program, right? This is my show. I want to create something that people want to watch, right? Um, I need to do more planning, and if there's no planning, I can't expect anything from it. If I put up a video where I have no planning involved at all, I need to just shut off all expectations of it, and that's it. I need to start cutting those type of videos and just being like, you know what, people are probably not gonna watch this, and just cut it and just not put that into my collection of videos because I don't want to waste people's time. People don't want to waste their time, and I don't want to waste my own time, right? So I need to start building up that reputation where when you see a video come up, you'll watch it and you'll like it. Uh, and something that I noticed is people rather see less videos and more quality videos. So right now I have 100 Let's 3D model videos. I bet you anything, if they were higher quality in production and I only made 25 videos, those 25 videos total views would be more than the 100 videos that I created. I can almost guarantee that. And after looking at a lot of my analytics, people, because my videos were so long, people only watch 30 minutes of it, which is really unfortunate because some of them were like, 30 minutes long or whatever it is. So I've learned from that and I'm trying to condense my videos. This video is going to be a little bit longer. I'm sorry, but I just kind of wanted to ramble on and express stuff that I've learned. And it's kind of like a postmortem. So I so yeah, so I mean, the very last thing that I want to bring up is what do I get from this? And this was that question that came up when I was kind of like reviewing why I'm doing this. And perhaps it's more exposure. People get to know me a little bit more. People get to see that I'm a 3D artist. Maybe jobs will come from this, whatever it may be, right? It might be that the exposure. But I think the big thing that I get from this is I get to help out upcoming artists, upcoming 3D artists. They get another channel to look at because there's tons of channels. Like, let's be honest here, there's other channels out there with 3D artists out there. So I just want to be another 3D artist that people can kind of relate to, um, learn from, and maybe I can inspire artists, upcoming artists, and those are so powerful. Those two things, and for me, just because people have said negative things about my channel or videos, just because people don't like some things. This is the internet, and I need to realize that the internet is going to be brutal. There's no filter out there. People are going to bash me. People are going to say bad things. People are going to say negative things, and I just have to suck it up and forget those people and move forward for the people that do care. And so, why do I do this? It's to share knowledge that I have with other people, with other like-minded people, to hopefully inspire and to help upcoming artists. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of went a bit too long, but like I said, look forward to my next videos. I'll see you guys again next time. Thank you guys so much. Celebrating 100 episodes, 300 subscribers with you guys have been absolutely amazing. The past 10 months have been huge. So thank you so much for all the support.